What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? If you're playing Lords of the Fallen right now or plan to soon, then you might want a really solid weapon early on. Now, if you choose certain classes, your options will be limited due to different strength and agility requirements. I personally was unable to use most of the weapons because I had really good strength but nearly no agility whatsoever. That is, until I found the Crimson Rector Sword. This is a really solid weapon you can grab just after reaching the main hub. I'll go over why this is such a good early game weapon in a minute, but first, let's check out how to get it. You're going to want to warp to the Sanctuary Warp Point. This is the first checkpoint you get after reaching the hub area and is the closest location to the sword. Once there, you will ignore the ladder that leads up to the next area and instead run outside to head down. This will take you to a wooden path that has some jumping requirements and a few enemies. You need to make your way through this area, and it's not all that large, but do watch out for anything that looks suspicious. Enemies here love to hide behind boxes and shove you off the edge as you walk by. Not really a good way to go. You'll know you're at the end when you reach an elevator. Up the elevator, you will now be in the area with the sword. Make your way across the long bridge here and look right. You'll see a ledge down below. This is where we want to be. Take out your lantern and use it to form a bridge in the nether world. Once you walk over the ledge below, put the lantern away and fall down. Here you can find a massive club, but it's got a hefty strength requirement we won't be able to get to for quite a bit. Right about here, you want to transfer to the nether world for good. This will let you cross some bridges and head along this path. Once you find a ladder, climb up it. There will be a troublesome enemy up here, so be careful. Behind this fountain-looking structure, you can grab the Crimson Rector Sword. Now, why do I think this is the best early game strength weapon? For starters, it has no agility requirements whatsoever, so you can only level strength and ignore that stat altogether. It also has a strength requirement of 19. You won't have this immediately, but you can level into it pretty quickly, and this is a much lower requirement than the 28 or something that the club takes. So it's pretty easy to use early on. I also like the weapon for its movement. You see, this game has a stagger mechanic that is very easy to exploit. Charge heavies up over and over, and you can get execution type kills repeatedly. This sword here has a charge heavy that lunges you forward with a slash attack. Follow this up and you get yet another powerful slash attack. Also, one of the best combos I found in the game so far is this sword's regular attack, then a heavy, then a regular again. This staggers most enemies just enough to end them, and you have the potential to hit several foes at once. Oh, and don't even get me started on that running attack. It looks awesome and is some of the most fun I've had clobbering my enemies in a long time. Hopefully you found this helpful, and if you end up enjoying the Crimson Rector Sword, a like would be appreciated. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.